Hi guys, and welcome back to DFP.
Happy New Year,
guys! Happy New Year, guys! How is this year coming through for you guys? I mean, this year should be fantastic, yeah. We don't also know the grip for anybody. They are father this year.
I'm not Raz, so I don't know what he's talking about.
In this year, are giving them back to back hot. So welcome back, guys. Don't forget so soon that DFP is a safe space for parents, intending parents, young adults, those who plan to marry and settle down and have children. You know, like when you have children to shock you that gonna get married, not to give that this is a space for you. And we're always here to share our ideas, our opinions on things that or matters that we grew up with and we feel should be corrected in this generation, such that our children are not affected by this same situations or circumstances that we found ourselves in growing up. Alright, over to you, Damon.
For what?
For anything you have to say, please. I didn't know.
My point today was just to tell you guys welcome, see how you guys are doing, ask about how your December was, what are the resolutions for this year, what are we planning for this year. Mine was clean in the name of the Lord. We can go for that.
Whenever I was getting, guys, I spent money. I spend my life savings now.
And that's what you use your savings for now. You use your savings for December, then you spend another one in January, and you spend it in December again.
I'm broke. I'm rich actually. I'm not good for any business.
Anyway,
Alright, so welcome, guys. It's good to have you guys back in this space. We miss you guys a lot. I, for one, I miss recording, sitting down to record and to edit for the viewing pleasure.
Am I supposed to say I missed them too? So it feels good.
You miss them?
Talking about parenting, maybe yes, but
she actually missed them. She actually missed you.
But it's nice to be back, Sha. That's what I know. It's very nice.
Alright, guys, welcome back.
Please, I'm wearing my shirt. I feel like it's important for us to notice that I'm wearing my shirt. It's DFP.
Yeah, DFP.
Yes. Thank you very much for noticing. Thank you.
Alright, guys. So we're talking about spare the rod, spoil the child, or spoil the rod and spare the child. Yeah.
This is why I'm starting on a note of violence this year.
Yeah, because
calm down.
Last year we finished on a very interesting note when I beat Indamola and Scrabble.
You wish. Actually, you never posted the score. You never posted the scores.
All that matters.
I will post. You never posted. I do. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nobody believes that actually. So whatever.
Yeah. I'm not talking violence because it's not violence. It's just training your child. Any time of the year, any moment.
Is it? All those beatings we got, was it training? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Spare the rod, spoil the child, or spoil the child and spare the rod.
Spoil the rod and spare the child. So, the brain.
What did I just say?
I don't know what he said, but let me just continue if I forget one. Okay, so the brain behind this is basically how do you discipline your child? Growing up for me, my mother would always pile up our beating.
What do you mean by pile up?
So, if you offend her, she won't beat us now. She'll wait for us to offend her like the 10th time. So at every point where we're offending her, she's telling us that our cooler is getting full.
I feel like every African parent does that.
So to the extent where, once the cooler is now full, she'll now start beating me in areas. So she will beat you. She will beat you for the ones that you have done before. And now start reminding you as she beat you. You know that day, I told you, you offended me. She will now count from the first one till your cooler got full. I think it's very
wild.
I think it's very bad. That was a very bad discipline mechanism.
Okay.
Because most of the times, the one she will beat you on is not going to be up to the first one you did that she was going to beat you. And so I believe for one that you discipline your child on every mistake they make. Like don't drag it too long for them. Don't make it weekly. They'll feel it's actually affected psychologically. I'm like, why Are we not meant to forget? You are in church and they say forgive and forget. So you are forgiving, you are not forgetting, you are not beating me for areas. I don't understand. So I'm like, no, it's not proper. Sometimes I don't even know what I did that they beat me. I just want middle of one night, I'm just there and I'm around my lap and I'm like, wow. Middle of the night, can't even wait till the morning before you beat us.
Okay, wait, let me first ask, do you believe in like spanking and like beating? Do you support it or do you oppose it?
Generally, I oppose it.
Okay, you don't support physical, like...
Yeah,
okay.
but at some point, it's very necessary.
Okay.
Because a child will feel like I can continue to do it when they just talk. Those child.
No, the other ways is being as I talking now.
Like like punishment, yeah.
Yeah.
There are some child that still go to punishment.
And so you don't know.
So I'm not saying you beat your child at every opportunity you get. No, that's bullying. But there are some points where the child needs to be spanked.
Okay.
Do not overlook that point where that child needs to be spanked, and spank the child so that the child can learn. And I think the best thing is to always let them know why you are beating them. Because for me, growing up, I never knew most of the cases why they are beating me.
Okay.
Do you understand? Some I knew. Some I'm just like, all of a sudden. Like, it might just be the tiniest thing that will just provoke them, and all the old cooler that they have been storing since all these days now full. I don't even know the size of the cooler that 3 offenses already full.
Okay.
2 offenses already full, and all this stuff. So
okay.
I'm just of the opinion or idea that you discipline the child according. Like, if your friend do no. Don't wait till night to treat it.
No.
If you are going to flog the child now, I'm not saying I'm saying they should reduce it. Because another offense comes in the night, me I will reduce it.
Down is gonna. Which parents is carrying care and beating us now?
No, not us now. I mean, we for our children.
Okay.
So like future parents, intending parents.
Okay.
Address it at the point where it is happening. Don't.
Okay, so I kind of want to ask. So like with most firstborns, most of our parents did trial and error for firstborns. That's what they did. It's trial and error. Most of them did use the you to do.
Yeah.
So would you say that the frequency and the aggression that was used on you, would you say it was like in the same measure that was used on like your younger siblings?
I can't say at all. Why? Because the same thing I will do that they will flog me for, or that they flog me for, my siblings will do, and I'm expecting that you are dead today, you are a fried meat, and all of a sudden they just come back and nothing is happening, and I'm like, oh, so sometimes when I was small, sometimes I just feel like they adopted me, and I'm just like,
I think every firstborn went through that too.
And I'm like, I'm just a slave here. They should take me to my real parents. I can't be their parent and treat me like this. Why? Was because things I would do that they will almost injure me and I will see marks on my body. My siblings will do it. And they can even be patting them on their head.
You know why I asked? It's because like most of the things that you were saying right now, I couldn't relate to it. I'm not the first, I'm the third. So I couldn't relate to most of the things you were saying, and because it's not like I didn't get beaten. I did, but the one of piled up issues or the associating beating the child. I never got it.
Everybody got piled up beaten. Why?
I don't think I did.
Everyone was always at home growing up. So my parents were like, my mom is in shop, my dad traveling here and there. So like we're the only ones growing up. So the time to even beat us was not always available. So what they judge on is information they got. Àwọn ọmọ yín ti ń jà o, àwọn ọmọ yín ṣe báyìí, àwọn ọmọ yín ṣe báyìí, so you call ti ń jà yìí. We might come home that night, nothing will happen. I won't come another time. So they like the 10th time they will call and say, ọmọ yín wọ́n ti da gbóróró. Actually not that gbóróró for them. So we got 3 guys back to back.
I get you.
I'm crazy. But so she just be fed up one night and she fed up of Atinja and all these things. You know the funniest thing, they don't want to know who caused the fight, who did not cause the fight.
No, actually, my mom is actually doing ask for stories, Tisha.
I'm taking the larger share of the victim.
As the firstborn. Sorry.
Now, what that annoys me the most is they will tell me, quite alright, that if they do anything come and report them to me. Mumu me, they will do something and I will go and report. And what will they get? Patting on the head. Nothing will happen.
I want to say I relate, but I just
do you
don't
not
relate.
expect that next time when they now do something and I have the opportunity to finish them, I'll not be going for mommy and daddy to report. I was not growing any younger. I was growing older. So you can't expect me to be allowing some things to just slide.
I get you. I mean, I don't really have like that much stories with relating to like beatings and all that. I don't have much really. But I'm not saying I didn't get beaten. I obviously did. In an African house, I don't think there's any escaping it. But I don't think I can remember any one that was very, very not brutal, just memorable. That's the word, memorable. And I don't know. Besides, I'm a good kid, so I'm a good kid.
What she said.
Anybody that knows me knows I'm a good kid. Even when I was like young, I was always a good kid. So I don't know what this guy is on about.
I'm not saying anything.
I'm a good kid, so I never really got into much trouble, and I didn't require much beating. So yeah.
Alright, so that was the basic.
So I obviously believe in beating or spanking when it's necessary, because there are just some times where speaking words or giving punishment or taking away something that a child likes just doesn't work for them. It just doesn't work, and then you need to pass that message.
Especially, we must actually learn lessons from the kind of children we're seeing in this generation. A lot of things don't move them. A lot of things don't shake them. So therefore, we must know the right things at the right time that works for our children, and that we can use to discipline our children.
Yeah.
Know those things that they like the most, and just walk around making sure that they are seeing the reason why and why not that this thing is being withheld for them, or why they are getting this punishment for this kind of thing, just to make them learn better.
Okay.
And, I'm going to add something. Always let your children know why you are disciplining them.
I think you mentioned that.
Don't just beat them out of the blues for nothing. I am beating you because you did this and that. There's nothing bad. And these children of this age, you can beat them and they will ask you by themselves that why are you beating me? You will tell them why you are beating them. No, it's actually not bad for them to ask.
No, I actually like that. They are quite inquisitive.
Why are you beating me? Cool. I am beating you because you are stubborn, or because you took what does not belong to you, and it is a bad habit. So let's make it an habit to always like answer their questions when they ask, and don't beat them unnecessarily. So now I have this aunt that actually beats her children, but most of the time she doesn't beat them for the right purpose. Okay, now they did something, they damaged something, for example. She doesn't beat them when they damage something. So in the morning when they are going to school, because they did not get something ready or something prepared, you are beating them, like massive beating. I'm like, that is like misplaced discipline.
Even if it's not mistakes, I feel like if that beating might be inspired by what they did before.
We shouldn't.
But come on, might be inspired by what they did before. But beating them now for something that seems almost insignificant, you are one. I don't even think piling up issues is healthy for anybody. Even as a parent, it's not healthy, because in that moment when you're beaten, the aggression of the past issue can make you do what's not right, or what you're not even supposed to do, or it might escalate the whole thing to a point where you hit a child out of frustration, and that could happen. That could just be the worst thing. It could create something that's really, really bad that I can't even take back at the end of the day. So I mean, address issues. Even as adults, please address issues that you have immediately. Don't wait till next year or wait till forever before you start addressing issues, especially even with normal people right now.
I've learned that it's not what I'm saying. So if you're annoying me now, just tell you are annoying me. I don't care about your reply. I don't care if it matters to you or not. But I will let you know that you're annoying me. Just care about that.
I think most importantly, it's just important to raise kids in the way of the Lord, so that when they grow older, they will not depart from it.
Yeah. So long and short is just discipline your child at the right moment, and when they are meant to be disciplined, and let them know why you are disciplining them. Yeah. Don't leave a child when the child damages something or does something that is very costly, and now beat the child because the child is sleeping at the wrong time, or the child is not reading, but the child did not pass one test and all this. So those are minor things that can actually affect the child psychologically. And you think that in the favor or they're being a good thing.
And I think some of us don't even realize that some of those beating and discipline we got when we're younger is still affecting us now.
Yeah, at some point. Yeah.
Serious trauma that we don't take it as anything, but deep down it's not healthy. And then please don't pass that to your kids. Don't pass that to anybody else. So don't do that.
But don't be the perpetrator amongst your friends that be saying, oh sunke, one noni. Like your child is
encouraging rubbish.
Please don't pass what is not to another children.
Honey, Yoruba say, "Ba mi no mo mi ko de no lomo."
Help me flog my child. It's not from the depth of the mother's heart.
It's not though.
It's not.
Please leave my child alone for me. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Alright, so that's how we'll be closing the curtains on today's episode here.
Yeah, I guess so.
This was nice to shoot. I think, I know, yeah. I don't think everybody will have an experience. Everybody, I'm not thinking, everybody has an experience and has an idea about what we're talking about today, so it's not strange.
And if you did between when you're growing up, please let me know what other punishment method you use.
I've actually heard people.
Let me know the punishment method you use.
Or either their mommy has never been there, but the daddy's one I used to be.
And let me know where your mom grew up to.
My papa and my mama, they flow.
Let me know where your mom grew up.
No, they come common beat.
Because they can't be Nigeria.
They will beat together. They will beat you together. Your mommy will beat you at this side, the daddy will beat from this side. So they beat me, both of them. They didn't spare me at all. They sport the road.
Yeah.
They sport the road on me. Yeah. So that's it basically. So please let's do better as parents. Just like our watchword says, their future parents do better.
Yeah, we're back to liking, sharing, and subscribing. So please like, share, and subscribe.
It is a new year. We love you. Until we see you again next week.
I don't love you.
Bye for now.
Just train your kids in a better way so that your kids will not affect my kids and I wouldn't have to hit your own kids and beat you in the process too. So train your kids to do better so that I don't have to beat you. I love you.
Thank you. Bye for now.